You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey, General Hospital fans. Drew Quartermaine was raked over the coals for sleeping with Willow while she took the kids and left her home at Nina's insistence, but there is more to come, much more. It's Belinda from Soap Dirt, and there's lots of fallout ahead from this one-night stand and the reveal. If you haven't subscribed yet, please hit that button. And now let's get into the 5 worst things to come out of this tawdry mess. If you hate this storyline, buckle up because I think it's about to get so much worse. So that sexcapade up in the nursery wasn't just a casual little incident. No, it was the culmination of Willow and Drew's mutual crushes and the next phase in their emotional affair. So here's some of the things I expect to come next that may leave fans even angrier than they are now about Drew's selfish antics and Willow betraying her husband. So number 1, the first thing to mention is that Michael and Willow seem destined for divorce, not only because she slept with Drew, but also because she was running off with their kids when Michael came home on the most recent episode. We have this coming exit of Chad Duell, so divorce seems the likeliest outcome. And in the promo this week, we hear the voiceover, "You've been served." That sounds like legal papers hitting one or the other. Not only is this divorce likely because of the lies, but also because Drew Quartermaine is pushing his own agenda onto Michael about him and Willow. On Monday's episode this week, Drew made it clear that he and Willow caught feelings for each other and then fought the attraction until they couldn't anymore. That hit Michael hard because he asked Willow before if she loved him or Drew. Willow insisted the thing with Drew was a mistake and she loved Michael, but then she went and played hide the salami with the silver fox. So I doubt Michael will believe that Willow loves him, especially not after Drew basically told him he and Willow are in love, falling in love, something like that. And Drew did it on purpose. So I do expect divorce. The second likely fallout from this Drew and Willow storyline is that they probably get a big, fat, loved up, happy ending. In a recent interview, Cameron Mathison said this dirty video reveal is the start of what could be an epic love story for Drew and Willow. And Drew just basically told Michael he and Willow have real feelings. And I mean, to be fair, Drew is pretty much telling the truth because he and Willow had several chats about their feelings, confirming it's not just a physical attraction. Drew talked to her about wishing he had met her first, before Michael did. And Drew talked about how good they could have been together as a couple if it was, just the two of them and the timing was better. And back when they first kissed, Katelyn MacMullen did an interview saying Drew and Willow both see there is more to this thing between them. So with everything out in the open, Drew could have told Michael it was a one-time thing and just a mistake and smoothed it over. Instead, Drew basically told him they're falling for each other, and I think he did it intentionally to clear the way for him to be with Willow. And I think they're going to get an HEA. The third thing I can see coming is Willow may wind up getting custody of Wiley and Amelia away from Michael. The first instinct Nina had was to grab Willow, grab the 2 kids, and make a beeline off the Quartermaine property. Nina's pretty sure Michael will demand a divorce, and she doesn't want Willow to lose her kids. And of course, Carly showed up to try and stop them, but in the end, Michael intervened and let them go, at least for the night. He needs to process, and Willow convinced him it's better for the kids and that he'd see them the next day. And it's not like she's going to run out of town with them, but what's next? I'm guessing Nina may ask Rick to be their lawyer, so we'll have to wait and see if that manifests. But Martin Gray is also in town, so he's an option because Nina knows him quite well and knows how well he does in custody suits. Despite Willow sleeping with Drew, she's got a much better reputation than Michael overall. He is a convicted killer. You may remember he murdered Claudia Zaccara, although she absolutely deserved it. and he was sent to Pentonville for the crime. Plus, Michael is the son of notorious mob boss Sonny Corinthos, who murdered Michael's biological father, A.J. Quartermaine, and Sonny's got a rap sheet a mile long. Michael's other close father figure is Jason Morgan, a known criminal, and let's be real, his mom Carly's got a messy past too. In the end, I'm betting with a good lawyer, Willow could win custody no matter how hard Michael fights in court or how dirty Carly and Sonny try and play if it does go to court. The fourth thing in this fallout is not even me predicting. It's a done deal. So Michael is going. Chad Duell is wrapping his run on General Hospital. They are not planning to recast anytime soon, and that means Michael Corinthos packs out of Port Charles in early 2025. No specific air date yet. And since they're getting ready to ramp up the Drew and Willow story, according to tidbits from that Cameron Mathison interview, it seems pretty likely that Willow is staying. That means Michael either leaves town alone or maybe with Sasha Gilmore. Michael doesn't know it yet, but Sasha's pregnant with his child, and she's no fan of how Willow has treated him. Last week, Michael told Sasha he was going to confess to Willow that he had a one-night stand but planned to leave her name out of it and just say it was a rando. I'm sure Sasha's pregnancy thing is going to come out in the midst of all this. Michael said before the dirty video played at the party, he was going to tell Willow about the one-nighter. Now he may change his mind, especially since Drew said he and Willow have feelings for each other that are serious, and Carly caught her leaving with the kids. So why tell her? Why give her ammunition for court? So maybe Michael convinces Sasha to go with him when he leaves town, no matter what, with or without Sasha, with or without the kids. Michael is leaving. The fifth and final thing I want to mention may absolutely horrify General Hospital fans, but if I'm right about Willow winning custody, and I think she stands a good chance, then this last thing I want to mention seems to go along hand in hand with that. Is Drew gonna end up raising Michael's children that he had with Willow? Is Scout Quartermaine about to get a younger brother and sister? Holy cow, can you imagine? Sonny and Carly will blame Willow and Drew, no doubt, for Michael's exit if it goes this way. Word is they're not killing off the character, so unless he winds up in a coma, and he could because it's a soap opera, then Michael is going to walk out of Port Charles and leave Willow behind on his own steam because by all accounts, she is staying. So can you imagine how much Sonny and Carly would freak anytime they saw Drew and Willow playing happy family with Wiley and Amelia and Scout? That would be insanely dramatic to watch, super soapy, and I'd be totally down to see Drew and Willow push back on Carly and Sonny, just like Willow pushed back on Carly today. I hate to see Michael hurt, but I did enjoy Willow standing up to Carly and shutting her down. There's a little bit of karma there since Nina felt sidelined when Carly basically took over her role as the mom in Willow's life and then was rubbing Nina's face in it. And of course, those two are never going to be friends. And now we've got Carly turning on Willow. And once Carly hates you, she never, ever stops. So this Drew Willow situation is the mess that's going to keep on giving even beyond when Chad Duell exits as Michael.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.